Hey everyone, I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. I've actually wanted to do this video for a while, but also at the same time, whenever I think about doing this video, it gives me a lot of anxiety, and I'll explain later why. But anyway, before I start this video, please give me a thumbs up because that will help me with the YouTube algorithm. We are actually outside my room. I'm gonna start the room tour soon. So this is my room. This is like a hallway actually. Like all my other sisters' rooms are here. It's all on the same level. Just outside my room is this big mirror. It's actually really nice because like you can check out your whole outfit before heading out. So that's me. So this is like the big mirror right outside my room, and I put all my shoes here. These are the only shoes I brought to Philippines, so I just leave it outside. And this is my room. Ta-da! Okay, so you had a glimpse of my room, and that would give you a little bit of an idea why this is giving me anxiety. And that's because there's a lot of clutter here. Like, I'm not used to it. Every time I go home to the Philippines, I try to declutter. I always try to throw away stuff. Like, it's 25 years worth of stuff, because like before I didn't know the concept of decluttering, so I accumulated a lot of stuff. And also I think I was a bit of a hoarder. I think I was. But anyway, that's why it gives me a lot of anxiety. I'm not actually done yet. I've done a little bit, like here on the floor. That's like all rubbish, like 3 bags worth of rubbish. And the other day I had like one big plastic bag full of clothes and bags, and my mom's friend was here and she has a lot of kids and she took away most of it for her kids, so that's good, so that it will get used. But anyway, I'll just do the video. I'll do like a clockwise, so that just thinking about it like gives me anxiety. Like, I feel like my brain can't function when like I'm surrounded with all this clutter. But anyway, I'll just start the video. So right by the door I have this like holder. My dad, this is actually like a kid style, like you can see with the color. It's very like kiddie but I like it because my dad installed it for me. And I have this towel right here. So that's the door. And like I said earlier, I have a lot of rubbish that needs to go away. And I have also a lot of storage. So I have these drawers, and actually like what I did before, like this was empty, but I just filled it with stuff that I know I was going to keep, like photo albums and stuff. And also this one's already empty now, almost anyway. So that's what I've done in the past few days. Like, I still have a lot of stuff, and my goal in the next 2 days is I'm gonna have a lot of stuff for donation. But anyway, I have this bookcase right here. I do also have a lot of books, and I have more books down here in the drawers. Also with the books, we're gonna donate to the library. Some of my nursing books we're gonna donate to my sister's friend, and a lot of the novels we're gonna donate in the library. Guys, I also have a funny story because actually my sister and I used to share this room, and I think we only had this as storage because like this one was built later on. But anyway, as you can see, it's an odd number, right? There are like 5 drawers, and what my sister used to do is we'll have 2 each, and then the last one is that we kind of shared it. So she would have it for like a month, and then the next month I would have it. So that was like our setup. But anyway, like when we were in high school, like there's a room beside my room, and it's actually much smaller, and my mom offered us the chance to have separate bedrooms, and for some reason she chose that room. And I was really happy because like I didn't have to fight her for the bigger room. Like, I guess the good thing about that room is that it's actually cooler compared to the other rooms because I feel like it's in the middle and it's like more shaded, so it's actually more cooler than the other one. So I don't know. So yeah, she chose that room and everyone was happy. But anyway, back to the room tour. So all these are still filled with stuff. I think my goal for this trip before I go back to New Zealand is that I could get rid of maybe 30% of stuff. If I get to 30%, I think I would be happy. And the reason why is because like my mom keeps on saying that she wants to move to a smaller house, and when that time comes, I would only have the essentials that I want to keep, like maybe photos and yearbook. And actually every time my mom says that, I tell her like, Mom, that's never gonna happen because like you have a lot of shit. Like how are you gonna move to a smaller house like if you have a lot of shit? But anyway, I'm gonna help her achieve that goal. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, back to the tour. So beside these storage, I have my keyboard. Actually, what my keyboard was in a different place. It was like on the other side of the room, but because I'm not using it at the moment, it doesn't need to be plugged in. It's just there, and there's this big box. This is actually my sister's wedding dress. So beside the keyboard, I have this little setup right here. This is where I do my makeup. There's like a full-length mirror in front of it, and I sit in this tiny chair. I actually like this chair because it's from my childhood, so I just sit here and do my makeup right over here. This is actually a better setup than what I have in New Zealand, because in New Zealand, like I also have a table and I sit on the floor and I don't have a mirror. I just have like a small mirror that's standing right here. So this is actually a better setup. So right here I have my backpack that I travel with, and I have these two bags. So these two bags are actually my mom's. So whenever I come home to the Philippines, I don't bring a lot of stuff because my mom has a lot of stuff. And look, these are really nice bags, so I just borrow from her. She has a lot, so she's okay with it. Okay, so in this corner right here, I have my bed, I have my chair that's like a dumping site for clothes, I have my AC, which is essential here in the Philippines. You might be hearing it in the background. And I have this wardrobe. Okay, actually, let me just turn it off because like we're so close. Quiet. But anyway, this is my wardrobe. This is where I used to have all my clothes, but now it is empty because this is what I did the other day. I pack up almost all my clothes and I donated them. Like the top is empty. I don't have any more stuff here except for my mom's stuff. Like these are sofa covers, I think, and sheets and blankets, whatever. And at the bottom, these are still some of my stuff. I kept some stuff like sports jerseys as memory. Maybe I'll get rid of it in the future, but for now I'm keeping it. So that's my wardrobe that I'm currently not using. So all my clothes are actually sitting somewhere else. It would be nice to use the wardrobe actually, but it's filled with my mom's stuff. But anyway, I can feel the heat now. I'm gonna turn the AC back on. Whew, it's so hot in the Philippines. Like, to think that I was actually used to this, like, because, you know, I was living here and now I feel like I've acclimatized too much to New Zealand. Like, for me, New Zealand winters aren't that terrible anymore, but I still get depressed sometimes during winter, but it's not as bad as before. But anyway, so this corner is empty, but actually before I had this really nice study desk that, you know, that would fold down and would fold back up again, and it has shelves for your books and drawers for your stuff, and we still have it. My mom has it. She's using it in her room, and that's fine because I don't use it anyway. I'm not here. So that's what this corner used to be. And now my suitcase is just here. I have another bag that's still my mom's, and I have my clothes folded here. Most of these clothes I've inherited from my sister and my mom, and that's because they know I don't go shopping anymore. So every time I go home to the Philippines, they give me their secondhand clothes that they don't like anymore. So I just go through them. If I like something, I bring it back to New Zealand. If I don't like anything, I give it back to them. And I'm okay with that because it's only once a year that they get to do this. So I just let them, and who doesn't want new clothes anyway, right? Right? But anyway, back to the tour. So aside from the AC, I have a fan. It's not all the time that I use the AC. Sometimes I use the fan because I don't want mom to pay a very big electricity bill once we're in the Philippines. But anyway, this other pile of clothes are my sister's. Actually, these two boxes are my sister's, and that's because they used to have a house here in Cebu, but they moved out, so all her stuff are in my room, these two boxes as well as her wedding dress. We're actually nearing the end of this tour, so last but not the least is another wardrobe. This is where I used to store all my shoes, and at the moment I'll show you what's inside. Ooh, it's actually really big. Like, I could go in there. It's like a walk-in wardrobe, but now it's just for storage for my mom's stuff. Like, there's a mattress up there, boxes at the back, I think, I don't know, pillows and stuff. And also, like, the stuff in front are my stuff. These are like shoes and boxes for shoes, which I'm gonna get rid of actually. So if I have an after video, I'm gonna include it in this video. I still have like a week to go that I'm staying here in the Philippines, so I'm gonna declutter a bit more, and when I'm done, I'm gonna include it in this video. So that's all I have for you guys. Like, I finally finished the room tour. I survived, even though like I had anxiety the whole time. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you think of my room. If you're like me, that you've accumulated a lot of stuff from your childhood, because that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. Like, I'm glad that I've discovered minimalism and decluttering, because if I didn't, maybe like when I'm 50 years old, I'll be dealing with this problem. So might as well, I'm dealing with it now that I'm younger. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you're having a great day so far, and that's it. Bye!
You can't wait on other people to be what you've been called to be. You can't wait on their affirmation. You can't wait on their approval. You can't wait on their support. Sometimes you just got to run and look behind you and say, everybody who wants to run, run, but I can't stop running because you're not running with me. Listen to me, hear me. You can't stop chasing your